Welcome back to Service Dogs to Come. I am Anmarie and I am a soon-to-be service dog handler. I'm going to take you guys on my journey of life with a disabled handler, and I'm going to take you along with my dog's life as being my service dog and just share my knowledge and stuff that goes on inside the service dog community to spread awareness for service dogs. Before we begin the video, I am going to put in my disclaimer. I'm not going to share anything about my disabilities at this time because I do not feel comfortable with that. But when I do, I will definitely share it with you because I do want to be as open and honest with you guys as I possibly can. But at this point in time, I'm not going to share it. Today's video is I'm getting 2 service dogs. So to answer that question in the service dog community, and before I start answering it for me personally, is I did say in my last video, it is actually possible to have a 2 service dogs. But for me, I actually am not getting 2 service dogs. People get confused because I am getting a guide dog. People hear guide dog. Getting a guide dog. People hear service dog, I'm getting a service dog, but they're going to be the same thing. And what I'm going to kind of explain here is this dog is supposed to guide me out of store, so it's not a blind guide dog. I can see, I'm not blind. It's not a seeing eye dog, but it is a guide dog mobility kind of thing, and that's why I try to explain my medical alert disabilities without explaining exactly what they are. But in other words, this dog is trying to lead me out of stores when I cannot focus, or if I'm having a really bad attack and I can still walk, it's supposed to take me out and ground me, or if I'm having a type of attack where I cannot process anything around me, I don't know what's going on and stuff, then this dog is supposed to take me and lead me out of the store. Now, there's going to be differences between the training for each dog, but I'm only getting 1 dog, so I am going to train it for both, and that is perfectly okay. But in the process of this, like, the harness and stuff is gonna be a little bit different sometimes. So for the harness vest input, physical disability service dogs typically actually do not wear vests. They typically wear harnesses for leading or mobility, kind of like if you're doing counterweight, counterbalance, you can reach out and hold on to it so the dog will steady you, make sure you're perfectly in line, or you can have one that's supposed to help you be able to get up and down easier, and just supposed to do that stuff. But my dog will actually be trained to wear both a vest and a harness, and the reason for that is because I do need a harness for the leading and the guiding part of my dog's job, but I also want to identify my dog with a vest. So in training, when we do start training, it is going to be started with a vest with a pull strap. Now, all my vests are going to have pull straps because I need to be able to hold the pull strap so the dog can go places. But with the harness, I'm also going to have like a handle kind of thing that sticks up, and the harness doesn't go across the body like a vest. It just goes around underneath the back of their shoulder and around their stomach, and it's a whole different thing. Just look up mobility harnesses and you'll be able to find what they look like. So, 2 service dogs. No, I'm not, but I am getting a service dog with multiple training. So when we do start training again, we are going to be using a vest with a pull strap just to kind of get that this is what you do, this is what you're wearing when you're working. Like, this is strictly working. This vest and this harness, these things are, when these are on you, you're working. When they're not on you, I am the going to train them, so when they're not on theirs, they are definitely a puppy and a dog and a regular dog that is going to run around and act up, because I think that that's definitely the way it should be for all dogs, though it will have manners, but that's definitely the way that I believe it should be. I think that they should know when is playtime and when is work time, but my dog will be trained to be able to help me if I have certain things happen during the night, and I need deep pressure therapy, or I need to be woken up from a dream. They will be, I will teach my dog that. So I think one of the reasons that people think I am getting 2 dogs is because I say I'm getting a guide dog, and then other times I will say I'm getting a service dog. And though they're technically a service dog, there's difference. Typically guiding the blind and things like that is a guide dog that you would consider, but I'm actually getting a guide dog service dog combo, I want to say, is how I'm training them, so they'll be able to do that stuff for me. And it just goes along with different things that I have with my disabilities and disorders and things that I need that other people might not need. So when other people might be blind and also need psychiatric, their guide dog is specifically for leading them. It's not trained to do the other stuff, so they'll need another dog to do that. But with me, since I'm not blind, I can have one dog and multi-train it. I've had some people make comments, not just on YouTube. I don't think I've had any on YouTube lately. Usually people DM me on Instagram and tell me these things, like, you're getting 2 dogs? Oh my goodness, you know. And the answer, no. Although I've already answered that, no, I'm not. I'm getting 1 dog, multi-trained. I do have 2 dogs. One is Sampson, or Sammy. He is my ESA. If you want to see pictures of him, go follow our Instagram down in the description. I have pictures of him on there and different stuff. He's my ESA. He helps with my emotional things and emotional support animal. He's not a service dog. I don't take him places and try to pass him off as a service dog, but I do need assistance in places that he can't go because he's not trained to really assist me. He's just there for comfort. So I'm not going to try and pass him off as anything because that's kind of illegal, and as someone who's educating people, I'm not going to break the law myself. So, yeah. So he's not trained to go in places. I'm sure he would probably be okay, but we're not going to try that because it's illegal and I'm not doing that. So yeah, he is an ESA. He is there for emotional support, but I do need assistance in places that he can't go, and stores and places, you know, hospitals, things like that, that he can't go. I need a dog that can actually assist me wherever I am and help me. So that is why I'm getting a service dog, and I have an ESA. And yeah, that was just, I thought that it would be a fun little explanation for you guys, trying to show you guys more into my life, I guess. I can't really do a lot of training videos until I actually get my dog. If you want to see a video of me doing training with my ESA, because I do train him, and I do talk about this in my ESA service dog video, so definitely go check that out. But I definitely work on that in there and try and explain, like, I do train him, but he's not trained to go in public. So if you want to see a video of us training, comment down below.